Yo, how's it going? Hope y'all having a good day. Oh, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that button. If not, it's your choice. Now, I got this question 3 times in the past month. And I want to talk about this because I think it's buried down in my videos. All my videos I have is buried somewhere down in there. So I guess I have to talk about it again. Do not remove the rollers from your printer. And I know I said do not remove them. I don't mean don't take them out and put them back in. Do not rip them out. Do not damage them. Do not break them. Do not throw them away. That's what I mean by do not remove your rollers. Let me show you. As you can see, I still have my rollers in my printer. Okay, still have them in there. See them? Rollers still here. Here it is right there. See? Roller still here. Now, I just wanted to show you that. Don't remove your rollers from your printer. And I want to prove to you that's my DTF printer. See, that's my DTF printer. Showed you again. My rollers right here. See, DTF printer. There's my rollers. See? Right there. See them? Rollers right there. DTF printer. Rollers. Alright. Just wanted to show you that. Just wanted to show you that twice. Rollers are still in my printer. Do not rip them out. Do not damage them. Do not throw them away. Stop listening to this bad information. And I'm not exactly sure where this bad information started. When I started doing DTF2, everybody I heard said the same exact thing. Oh, rip the rollers out, rip the rollers out. I'm like, that didn't sound right to me. Sorry, something in my eyes. And it didn't sound right to me. So I did my own research. As you know, I did my own experimentation, my own research. And I figured out that it actually works, your printer actually works better with the rollers in it. You need to modify the rollers and then put it back in. If you look at my channel, I have my DTF conversion video, my Epson 8550 conversion video. The reason why my printer video is so long and complex is because you have to take the rollers out, modify the rollers, and then put it back in. That's why my videos seem like it's so long and complex, but it's not. It really isn't. It seemed daunting, but it isn't. I had somebody who've done it, and when he got done, he said, oh, it looked harder than it really was. And he didn't know anything about these printers. Because it is. It just looks harder than it really is. It's not that hard and it's not that complicated. But taking the rollers out and throw them away, you're doing yourself a serious disservice. And I just had somebody again the other day hit me up on my channel, and I really hope he actually comment on here and tell you that he took his rollers out. He took his rollers out from somebody he followed, and he didn't damage it. So he was able to put his roller back into his printer, and I really hope he comment and on this video and tell you it makes a huge difference. He even commented on one of my videos that he followed and put on the video that it makes a difference. It really does make a difference having your rollers in your printer. It prints better. You get more from your sheets. It just does a lot better. When you load paper, it don't like it when you coming off the end. It don't twist. It just runs better. I can't explain it to you properly, but it just runs better. Do not take this roller and throw them away. Modify them. I have a video on my channel to tell you exactly how to modify them and put it back in. I know I need to update it. I just don't have another printer to do it with. I don't have the cash to buy one. That's why it's the old stuff. You got to watch it. And if I ever get the chance to, if I ever get enough subscribers and enough cash to buy another printer to modify it and do it from scratch, then I'll show you exactly how to do it from the ground up, the whole process, and I'll make a video of it. But right now, you just gotta watch the other videos that I have on my channel. Sorry, that's what I got. All right, see you the next time. Peace.